Only on 5 tonight, we look at an East Bay water district that keeps raising water bills. You'd think it would have something to do with the drought, right? Well, Betty Yu talked to people who say that extra money is paying for lavish spending habits of an old boys network.
16 years of water rate hikes have made Eric Tsai a suspicious man.
I feel like they've been misleading us.
A financial analyst by profession, he decided to take a look at the books of the Alameda County Water District. It supplies water to his city of Fremont, along with Newark and Union City. The numbers, he says, just don't add up.
They're using the drought as an excuse to justify a rate increase.
The district says it will bring in an extra $6 million needed to cover increased water supply related costs. But when Eric did the math, he found that most of the money isn't going to water costs. It's going to labor costs.
It's completely different than what they've been telling the public.
Turns out employees of the district have it pretty good. More than 200 people on staff. Even meter readers and customer service reps make 6 figures if you include benefits, which are very generous even by Silicon Valley standards. Topping the list at more than $377,000, General Manager Robert Shaver.
We're competing for quality individuals with the likes of Google.
How many years have employees received raises?
They have received raises since I can remember.
He says the latest rate hike has nothing to do with labor costs.
Actual labor costs will be significantly lower than budget.
Even water supply costs are projected to go down.
How do you explain a rate increase if you paid less?
You know, I'd have to talk to my finance manager about this.
Later, he confirmed water purchase costs will be lower this year than last. What's not expected to change are the perks, especially for board members. 2 of them in particular have a habit of attending multiple annual conferences held at expensive resorts at Disneyland and Monterey.
What happens at these conferences?
So basically, employees participate in the American Water Works Association conference. So what employees learn is about new advances in water treatment technology.
If we take one of your employees, John Weed, for example, he's gone to a number of these conferences, stayed at pricey hotels, nice steak dinners. That just doesn't sit well with ratepayers.
So John Weed is a director at ACWD. He does attend a number of conferences.
But more than $2,000 for one of these trips? That seems over the top.
Does it?
Yes, to a ratepayer, like myself.
I believe that our customers receive value out of that.
Customers like Eric Tsai beg to differ.
I think the process makes it very easy for them to raise rates. And it doesn't put pressure on them to cut costs, because why cut costs when you can just raise rates?
Betty Yu, KPIX 5.
And get this, last year the Water District Board voted to spend $280,000 on a book about the agency's history in honor of its 100th anniversary. The author, a former general manager, will be paid $60,000.